honestly, I'm thinking that this might be my either my final stream or yeah. I don't know if I should make an update video about this. I've tried for how long? Let's see, 2021. I tried for over three. Hold on, yeah, I tried for over 3 years to make it as a content creator, as a let's player. Whether I'm streaming or doing recorded content, and in those 3 years, I've made no progress. So I think I'm finally gonna decide to just just give up. I'm thinking I was looking at this as my final stream here. Not my. Okay, I'm not gonna give up streaming forever, but as far as trying to stream regularly in the hopes that I'm gonna, in the hopes of trying to build up a following and make money on my streams, I'm giving up on that aspect with this Twitch, with my AvirxPlays brand. I'm giving up on that, man. I feel like I went as far as I could go. I can't stream during the day, unfortunately. So this and I know that if I continue streaming at night like I've been doing for the past few years, I'm just gonna get burnt out again, and then I'm gonna stop, and and then I'm not getting anywhere. Why am I pushing myself like this and I'm not getting anywhere? I'm not doing anything, you know what I mean? I'm not doing anything. Like, I don't feel like there's anything I can do. Like, what do I do? And if I can't make it, I can't make it. So what's the point? I'm not gonna keep on streaming and doing these let's plays and stuff, and hoping, hey, well, maybe if I, like, I don't know, try this thing, maybe if I edit my videos this way, that'll start drawing people in. But then how long would that take? How long is it gonna take? You know what I mean? There's only so much time I feel like I can waste doing this, man. I gotta move on. At least I want to. I do like streaming, but doing it this way I don't like, and unfortunately this is the only way I could do it right now. So until I'm at a point where I can stream whenever I game, like whenever I want to play, I want to be able to stream whenever I feel like playing a video game. Apparently that's the best way to do it, it's to just stream whenever you play, and I would love to be able to do that, but I can't. Or at least I want to be able to stream during the day, and I can't do that, because I don't live alone, and it's just not possible. And then I got things to do during the day, so I got responsibilities, and it's just not possible right now. And I don't know when it'll be. It'll be a while before I can even think about doing that. Yeah, so I can't stream regularly. My channel has been doing nothing but dying ever since 2019, when I decided to turn it into a Let's Play channel. So that killed my channel, so, and it's been doing nothing but declining. It has not grown at all, not at all, in these few years. It just continues to decline slowly. It's like it's a slow death, you know what I mean? So my channel is dead. Ain't no dying, it's dead, and it just keeps getting deader. So it's a walk. My channel is a walking corpse. It is a zombie, and it was never going to go anywhere. I guess it became a zombie the moment I turned it into a Let's Play channel. So yeah, I just don't get, not everybody can make it as a streamer or a Let's Player, and I'm one of those people. But I wish it would have worked out, because I'm one of the people that really needs it to happen. So, there you go, a little thing about me there. What does that mean? I'm not gonna say, but yeah. So I might just throw this up on YouTube. I don't know. But yeah, I have another YouTube channel that I started up last year, December, and I've been working on that ever since, and that one's I'm actually seeing some success with. That channel is doing it. That channel is doing nothing but growing, slowly but steadily. So I've been working on that channel in the background. You know, I'm still not gonna say what that channel is yet, because in case I don't want to, you know, make this big announcement. I've said this before. I don't want to make this big announcement. Hey, I started this new channel and it's growing, and I'm gonna work on that. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to leave this channel behind, and you know, and then I do that, and then turns out this channel dies too, and then you know, I don't want to. Yeah, I want to wait until I'm absolutely sure. Like when I reach one of the criteria for monetization, like either if I reach 1,000 subscribers or I reach 4,000 watch hours, then I think I'll go ahead and probably make an announcement. I'll make an announcement then, because that's something. You know what I mean? That is something. Yeah. I actually reached the threshold for monetization before I turned my channel into a Let's Play channel, but because I just did it for fun, and I uploaded stuff that was copyrighted, you know, and plenty of my stuff got claimed and everything. There was no way I was going to get monetized, you know, with copyrighted material, so I couldn't really do anything about it anyway. So yeah, so a little recap of my channel's history. I've been doing YouTube for a very long time. I've actually been using YouTube since 2007. And I started making content how far back? Probably back then. Yeah, I was making content way back then. I started off, I remember I had this crappy capture card. I had this crappy USB capture card and this crappy computer. It was a Pentium something. This was a long time ago. It was a single cell. I mean, it was a single processor computer, not even dual core. Single core. It was a single core processor. It was one of those old computers, man. It was a $300 Walmart PC. That's what it was. It was a single core processor. No video card, you know, crappy onboard graphics. And I remember I bought this cheap USB capture device, and you plug it into the USB port on, you know, and it had the little wires sticking out with the inputs for the RGB cables, not HDMI. This was back when HDMI was just catching on with the general public, and a lot of people didn't have HD TVs yet, and I didn't have one yet either. And so because my computer was garbage, right, it couldn't use the capture card properly. So I remember I had to use it for whatever reason. A VCR worked. So what I would do is, it couldn't capture directly from my consoles, so I would use the VCR to record my gameplay footage, and then I would capture the VCR footage over my computer, and I would upload gameplay of me playing Onimusha. I uploaded boss fights from Onimusha, man. I missed that game. We need an Onimusha sequel. And that was the first YouTube videos that I ever uploaded. And I still have those videos too. I still have all of that old stuff. I uploaded my Onimusha stuff, and then I uploaded my after that I uploaded Shadow of the Colossus. I showed my old Shadow of the Colossus videos during my Shadow of the Colossus playthrough up on my YouTube channel. You can go and find that. You know, I don't remember which part it was that I think it was like on the end. It might have been on the end part, the final. I don't know. I don't remember when. It was somewhere in there. So that's how I started off with YouTube, and then I moved. And then I think around 2009, my editing got better. I was messing around with Windows. No, was it Vegas? I remember I edited my first music video with Windows Movie Maker. It was a video game music video using Perfect Dark that I emulated. I emulated Perfect Dark on my PC, and then I was playing through it, and then I decided, you know what, I want to make a music video, because I heard this song from a Ghost in the Shell anime movie. It was the ending theme, and I thought it sounded so cool, and then I got this idea that I wanted to set it to a music video of Perfect Dark, so I edited that together, and then I uploaded that to my YouTube channel. And then I remember eventually I moved on to Vegas, and that was when I started getting a bit more serious with editing, and I was editing anime, like parody stuff, like my G Gundam video with the help of Kyoji. That was the very first anime parody thing that I ever uploaded, if I recall correctly, and that back then, for back then, and YouTube having thousand, like a few thousand views on a video was a lot, man. I remember that video took off. And then after, with the help of Kyoji, I was inspired by Devil May Cry: The Stupid Files, which was this like parody of Devil May Cry. Like, it was like this montage of clips from Devil May Cry with different audio and stuff set to it to make it, to make it funny and goofy and wacky and stuff. And that inspired me to make my own content like that. But I used Bleach, and I called it Bleached, and that became popular with my channel. I was getting thousands of views with that stuff. And then what happened? I went through a few channels as well. I remember I had Avirx 9. I had Avirx 7 first, and then I had Avirx 9, and then I had Avirx 8, and then I went to Avirx 8, I believe, which is the channel I have now. I had to eventually stop. I remember I was doing editing. I was editing different stuff. I did a few more music videos, but they were AMVs. I started uploading parody content for different stuff, for a few different stuff, like the anime Moe-tan. It's just like otaku loli anime, like it's like a slice of life comedy type thing with lolis or whatever. It's a magical girl thing. It was like a comedy type thing, and I remember I did a parody of that. I did a couple of parodies of, what was it, one? I think I did a couple of parodies with Moe-tan. What other anime did I do? I don't even remember. I used to, and I also uploaded clips. I uploaded clips from, yeah, what else? I don't remember everything that I used to upload, but yeah. Eventually, though, I started uploading just straight clips from anime. Like, I remember Soul Eater Not. Soul Eater Not on my on this channel, actually, this channel that I have now. Before I scrubbed everything, I had my most popular videos were clips from the anime called Soul Eater Not. It was a spin-off of the anime called Soul Eater. Soul Eater is one of my favorite animes. Maka Alborn, Black Star, and Soul, and Death the Kid, and all of them. Check that out if you've never heard of it. It's a pretty decent anime. Takes place in this place called Death City, and it's like it's kind of like if Tim Burton made an anime. If Tim Burton was a Japanese dude and he made an action anime, you'd probably get Soul Eater. But yeah, Soul Eater is so good, man. The characters are excellent. The music is excellent, man. It is so freaking good, man. Go check that out. But yeah, this garbage spinoff called Soul Eater Not came out years later. It was actually and it's about these three girls, and it's a slice of life rather than an action type thing. And it was just garbage, man. The only reason Soul Eater fans watched it was to see cameos of the original Soul Eater cast in it. That's the only reason why I watched it. And I uploaded clips of the cameos of that cast, and those videos just took off, man. They got hundreds of thousands of views. Some of them got 1 million. I think at least one or two of them got 1 million views. And my channel was just skyrocketing. Oh, and I did make another AMV. Currently the best AMV I've ever made, and it's called a Soul Eater. What is it called? Soul Eater Wrong Hole. It's a comedy video based on the song. It's a song called Wrong Hole by a guy named DJ Lubell, and it is exactly what you think it is. It's a funny type of thing about a dude that's stuck it in the wrong hole, and I made an anime on that. I made an AMV based on that song, and it currently has 69,000 views. It flattened there. It just the growth on that video just flatlined the moment I turned my channel into a Let's Play channel. Well, no, actually, what happened was, I remember after I turned my channel into a Let's Play channel, I put it on private. That's what I did, because I didn't know because as soon as I turned my channel into a Let's Play channel, I purged all that stuff. I got rid of the majority of all that stuff, that previous stuff, because it was all getting copyrighted left and right. YouTube was different. YouTube was a different place. This was back in 2013. No, not 2013. 2015, I think. Was it 2015? Was it 2015 or 2013? I think it was 2015. Yeah, it was 2015, because I remember I made a video out of a clip from Captain America Civil War. I remember that. I made this like little comedy thing of where Captain America and the Winter Soldier was beating down Iron Man. Yeah. Yeah. So it was like 2016. That was the last video that I made before I turned my channel into a Let's Play channel. So, but yeah, I just eventually just gave up. I gave up making that type of content because YouTube was cracking down. They were cracking down so hard on copyrighted material that channels like mine just couldn't survive anymore. So I just gave up. I kind of lost interest in that stuff anyway. You know, that caused me to lose interest. And so here I am. I came back after after 2015 or 2016, one of those. This is like 3-4 years later. Because I'm like, you know what? Let me try to do something with this channel. So I scrubbed all my old material except for a few videos, the Solely the Wrong Hole video, and then like a couple of AMVs, I think it was like a couple of AMVs that I left up there, included the Solely the Wrong Hole video. And I put both videos on private because I didn't know if it was going to interfere with me trying to monetize the channel, because of all of the views and the watch hours I got and subscribers that I got from the Soul Leader content and my bleached stuff. My channel was just growing and growing. It was successful. I was close to reaching 14,000. I was close to reaching 14,000 subscribers. My growth was just going, man. And then once I removed all that stuff, my channel just flatlined. I killed it, and I didn't realize, but I still had all of the watch time and the subscribers though. So I'm over here thinking, you know what? I'm gonna try to see if I can game the system. I'm gonna try to cheat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to see if I can cheat and use the watch time and the subscribers that I gained from my old content that I purged, and see if I can monetize my channel just like that, quick. You know what I mean? I don't have to go through all this bull crap of trying to build up a following and stuff first. But boy was I wrong, man. Not only did YouTube take months and months, like they never did anything. Like it was like, I remember it being like, how long? Like September? Because I did this in January of 2019. I scrubbed all of my old content, that has all the copyrighted material and all that. And then I privated the 2 AMVs I left up there, and then I just started and then right after I did that, I applied for monetization. And this was in January, and then YouTube, I'm over here just every week that went by, I'm checking. Every month that goes by, I'm checking. Please monetize me. I want to get monetized, because I really wanted this to take off. And here it was, like in September, right? It was September. I already, been making. I've already been making content. This is before I was streaming. So before I was streaming, I used to just do recorded content, recording and editing. And I remember the very first game that I did any content for was the Division 2. I remember I did content for the Division 2 demo. And but the very first official full Let's Play that I did, the game that I used for that was what the heck was it? Onimusha. It was Onimusha. The original Onimusha, because it came out on Steam. It was like a new release on Steam. Originally I had planned for it to be the Resident Evil 2 remake, but I got sick. I got really sick with the flu. COVID. This was a couple years before COVID. So not a couple years. A year. This is the year before COVID. It might have been. Who knows? It could have been COVID. I don't know. But I doubt it was though. But yeah, this is a year before COVID hit, so it had to have been the flu. But man, I had a bad. That flu knocked me out, man. I was a freaking zombie. But yeah, originally I was gonna plan to stream Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 remake, but I was sick, so I decided after I got better, I decided I would just move on to Onimusha, because I didn't want to wait to play Resident Evil 2, because I really wanted to play, and I was like, screw it, I'm gonna just play this on my own time now, use another game for my first Let's Play. Yeah, and it was the Onimusha, the first Onimusha on PC. But yeah, so here I was making my content and stuff like that, and here it is. September? What was this? How long was this? Let's see. February, March, April, May, June. No, Yeah, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. It's like 7 months later. 7 months later, YouTube pulls a dick move, and they change their they change how they're like what do you want to call it? They changed like they updated their criteria for being monetized. Like they changed how they like did the hours and the subscribers and stuff like that, and it reset my watch time. It reset my watch time. Boy, you don't know how ticked off I was at that, man. I was like sad, I was angry, I was like just annoyed. I was like, are you kidding me, man? And so that killed that. That killed that. YouTube showed me. I thought for sure I'd be able to game the system, but they showed me though. So yeah, that killed whatever hopes I had of getting my channel monetized right then and there, or at least fast. I thought I was gonna, show them and cheat, but no, they got me. And so there it was. So from there I would spend the next like 2.5 years grinding, staying up late at night because that's the only time I could stream or record without like other stuff getting in the way of my life. But it wasn't all bad though. I'm not gonna like condemn all of that time. I wouldn't say it was a wasted effort. Well, trying to get monetized anyway, but some good came out of that. A little bit of good came out of that. I learned more about editing. I got more comfortable with editing Let's Plays. I learned things. I got to have the experience of streaming, which was cool because for those of you who don't know, I rarely mention this, but I have social anxiety. So I have bad social anxiety. So streaming helps with that. So yeah. So, and it's been fun, and I've enjoyed playing these games, man. I don't care, even if I don't have an audience, whatever. I like the memories of playing these games and going through these experiences was something for me. And those memories that I've created are now, those memories are stored on my YouTube channel. There's 3 years of history there for me. You know what I mean? Even if nobody else is watching, I don't care, man. I enjoyed it. I had fun playing these games. It sucks that I didn't get anywhere, but that's what I get out of this. I get experience streaming. Getting a bit better at my editing and enjoying myself playing these video games, man. You know what I mean? It felt nice back, when I was on the grind. It felt nice to not only be able to do something that I enjoy, but have an actual goal, a real world goal to help, to motivate me. You know what I mean? Like it feels nice to have a real reason to do something that you actually enjoy and not just do it just for like leisure. You know what I mean? It's like it would be like going to work doing a job that you actually enjoy doing. You know what I mean? Basically, it's like a stream. That's what streamers do. That's what streamers do. Except I just wasn't getting paid. Boy, man, those people. It's so lucky. Boy, what I wouldn't give to, earn a living just playing video games, man. That's my dream, but looks like I couldn't achieve that dream. But fortunately, it looks like I'm making some sort of progress doing something involving video games, and that is my other channel that I mentioned earlier. I'm making content with that. Not exactly the way I expected. I dreamed of doing things, but it's better than nothing. You know what I mean? So yeah. So that's that. So yeah, I think this is going to be my last stream for a while. Well, what I mean is, I don't know. I'm not going to stream regularly anymore. I don't plan to. I'm just going to get sleep at night. Spend my night sleeping, getting sleep. There's no point in me keeping myself up late at night on the grind that's not going to get anywhere. So yeah. I can't do it. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do this grind anymore. I'm over it, man. I'm over it. I think honestly, I think I've been over it for a little while now, but I don't know. Maybe I was just fooling myself into believing that I could maybe still get somewhere, so I kept trying anyway. Y'all, yeah. For those, I remember. I don't know. I took a hiatus. I had a few months of a hiatus not that long ago. Um, I think it was after Elden Ring. After I streamed Elden Ring, I went on this hiatus where I wasn't streaming, and then I came back with Metal Gear Rising, and that felt nice. Like I was getting people coming in and stream and stuff. It wasn't a lot, but it was, and they got and my Metal Gear Rising Let's Play got more views than usual. I was like, wow, okay, so that motivated me to to come back and start streaming again. But that went away. I don't know what happened. Now I didn't get any views with Solstice. I didn't get any views here with Plague Tale. Nobody's watching me, so I don't know. The reason I decided to leave, I don't know. Maybe it's because I stopped streaming YouTube and then I moved to Twitch. I don't know. I did move to Twitch recently, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, but I'm just over it, man. I don't know what to do to save my channel. I don't know what to try. So I'm just over it, man. I'm gonna just focus on my other channel since that's seeing some success, and just leave this one. I'll probably still edit some Let's Plays that, and try this thing that I've been wanting to do just for fun. I want to try doing like a supercut type of thing that you see other streamers do. They'll like where they like stream on Twitch and then they'll like do this super cut of the stream and then upload it, like a half an hour super cut of their Twitch stream, and upload it on their YouTube channel. They'll edit all the funny interesting bits take all the funny interesting bits from the stream, edit it together, throw it up on YouTube. I'm thinking about doing something like that because just for fun, man. Not to like try something different to try to find success, but just for fun. And I've actually already started editing a few, but I just haven't had the motivation to finish. I've started for Resident Evil 6. I haven't worked on that in like over a month. I started on when I did a stream for the Cyberpunk Edge Runners update. I started editing that, but I didn't finish it. And then I started one for Shadows of Rose DLC that I did like a few days ago, or was it last week? And I haven't finished that yet, so we'll see. It'll come out in due time. But yeah, the one reason why I haven't finished is like I keep thinking, man, is anybody gonna care? Okay, so I edit this thing and I throw it up, and then like it's just the same old thing where it's like 3 views, and then like 10 seconds of watch time. Like what's the point? That's what I be thinking. But then another part of me is like, hey man, what if this does work for you? What if that does work and it helps your channel? Well, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of conflicted. Like, do I try this supercut thing? Do I still try to cling on to hope a little bit, or what? But I do want to edit some stuff together though. Another thing is, I do have a second. Well, no, yeah, I do have a second YouTube channel that I created called AvirxPlays Live, in some sort of attempt to try something different. I was trying something different where I was trying to do what other streamers do and just upload my full streams to a separate channel, and then I was gonna like do the whole supercut thing with my main channel as another attempt. But yeah, as I've just got done explaining, I'm giving up. And I threw my what is it called? The heck is it called? What was it? Solstice. My Solstice playthrough. I threw the last 2 parts up there. 0 views. That's the first time I've ever seen any of my content get 0 views. And that right there, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, it's time to stop, man. Like, come on, yeah, it's time. Yeah. So. Because all of the stuff that I was uploading to that channel got something, a little bit of something, even if it's only 6 subscribers. But yeah, that Solstice playthrough got 0 views, man. I was like, all right, yeah, and it's still sitting there at 0 too. Let me see, it's still sitting there at 0. Let me see, and then let's see. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and show. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna probably throw this up on the stream. Okay. Okay, here we are. All right. So here's my channel. We're gonna go to analytics. I'm always at a negative with subscribers. The only reason is the arrow is up because I haven't lost as much subscribers, which is just, it's like, wow, you know it's bad when YouTube counts it good that you didn't, well, you're losing subscribers, but you didn't lose as much this time, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna look at analytics. I don't really, I'm not monetized, so I don't have to care about showing this stuff. I tried doing this too. I did this thing where you guys know of you know about VTubers, right? And then you have Clipper channels. Clipper channels are channels that upload clips from VTuber streams, and they make a lot of views of that stuff too. They must be making some good money doing that stuff. And I tried doing this, not to try to like get success or anything, because I just found this so interesting. I came across this this VTuber called Pipkin Pippa, and I found, I check out VTubers sometimes. Yeah, I don't watch them regularly, like I'm not a VTuber fan, but I do check them out though. And one of the ones I like is Pipkin Pippa, because she's like she's real, you know what I mean? She's from a VTuber group called Phase Connect, and they're very different from HoloLive. Like the Phase Connect girls, they just say whatever, they cuss and like you guys got to see her. But I thought this was interesting, right? She went into a rage after she beat Armstrong, trying to beat Armstrong. Like, y'all got to check that out, man. Look up Pipkin Pippa, Metal Gear Rising. Pipkin Pippa, Pipkin Pippa, Pipkin Pippa, Metal Gear. Boy, that meltdown was something to see. But so I just thought this was her meltdown was amusing, and so I made a video of it, right? Just whatever, and and in 38 views. I don't know. Watch time is what is watch time on this? 3.2 hours. Which is not bad, but no subscribers. But the thing is though, is that it stopped at 162. Also, the last video that I uploaded, that I edited, was something very different. This one called Your Bizarre Adventure, and I did this. This was kind of my return to making. This is a little bit of a return to making the content that I used to make before I turned my channel into a Let's Play channel. And it was very different than the stuff I used to do. Pretty much, it was more in style of like meme culture nowadays. You know what I mean? And I had fun making that, man. I just got this urge to make it. I don't know where it came from, but I just did it. And but it stopped at 179. I'm starting to think that maybe my channel is being suppressed as well, because I just find it so bizarre, right? I find it so bizarre that it just stopped here at this one number, right? It was going up and then it just boom, just stopped. You know what I mean? Like, shouldn't it be, I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing like the tags and stuff properly or what. I don't know. I have no idea how to do SEO. Search engine optimization. I don't know how to do that stuff, man. So I don't know if my tags were proper or what. I don't know. But all I know, I just found it bizarre that it just stopped right there. You know what I mean? Like, it was going up and it just stopped. I got 7 likes and yeah, 6.8 hours. I got 1 subscriber, which doesn't really mean anything. I'm pretty sure this person isn't watching my content. And I tried this right here. I finally did another AvirxPlays video back in September, because I haven't done one in how long? When was the last one I did? Oh, this is another thing I did too. I made this like short little AMV for Moe-tan, the anime that I mentioned. 1 like, 7 comments. The last Avirx Tries video I did, boy, it was a while ago. Holy crap. When was the last Avirx Tries video? The last Avirx Tries video, dang, I don't even, I could probably just go to my channel and see. I think it might have been what was it, Tales of Arise? Was it Tales of Arise? Let me see. Was it Tales of Arise? pause. Oh yeah, I forgot I could just go to my playlist. Hades, dang, 10 months ago, yeah. So this was the first, so the Average Tries video that I did for Solstice was the first one I did in 10 months. Or 9 months, whatever. And I tried a different editing style, just to do something different, maybe, just to see if that would help at all, to maybe get more views, and it didn't do anything. So, well, maybe a little bit. It's at 37 views, and this one's at 14. So this is a little slightly better. I don't know, don't mean anything though. At least I don't think it does. Let's see, I'm trying to go back to the first page. Yeah, I edited this more in line with, like I was talking about how these popular streamers, how successful streamers, they'll do this super cut of their streams where they cut out all the amusing and funny bits and throw that together and into like a half an hour, 15 minutes, whatever, and throw it up. I tried doing that here. I did that here because in the past, what I would do, I figured I'm over here thinking that people actually gave a crap enough to actually see what I thought of the game and see it, my experiences. So they were long. See, look at this: 2 hours 43 minutes, 2 hours 25, 122, hour 32. This one's 54 minutes. I used to make them this long because I used to think, I actually had this dumb idea. I had this dumb thought, this dumb thought, I guess, or dumb view that, hey, people are gonna want to see my experience with this game, so let me just do this, let me edit it in a way that shows my experience with this, my thoughts on how, my first time doing this part in this part of the demo or game, and as if I'm important enough that people care to watch me, that's what I used to think, man. So I edited my videos this way, and but then I thought, hey, with this, let me just try this whole supercut thing, where I just take the parts out of my stream that I thought was funny or amusing or entertaining or whatever, and then just do that, just make it a highlight type thing. And I tried that here, and it worked a little bit, but my guess is that maybe because it's under the Average Tries banner, that they probably think that, I don't know, anybody that might come back to the channel might think it's the same as this stuff here, and it's not. So I was thinking maybe I would start a new series called my so-and-so adventure, like my Solstice adventure, my Devil May Cry adventure, my Metal Gear Rising adventure, and to differentiate it from this. Yeah, I learned some good advice from there's some people that I'm subscribed to that I respect, and one of them, they're successful. The person is a successful YouTuber. They got a nice brand, multiple YouTube channels. I really want to say who this person is, because they are there's some awesome people, man. Some really awesome people. When I say awesome, I mean awesome. Man, I really want to say who it is. Should I? I don't know if I should. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Geeks and Gamers. There you go. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. He gave some advice, right? Not to me personally, but he was just talking about being a YouTuber. And he was like, you know what? You don't need to go this extra mile to do this stuff and do that stuff, or you don't need to start off at the beginning of every video, say, hey, what's up, guys, because he's like, you know what, nobody gives a crap about you. Well, he said, nobody gives a fuck about you, but I don't swear though. That's what he says. Nobody gives a crap about you. You don't need to do all that. You don't have to, nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? When you're small anyway. He was like, when you're a small YouTuber like me, you don't do all that stuff, because nobody gives a crap. Just get to the meat and potatoes. You know what I mean? Just get to the content. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry my darn subscriptions too. Holy crap. Whatever. But yeah. so yeah. I mean, you can see it. See, yeah. There you go. Geeks and Gamers. Yeah. But yeah, he was like, nobody gives a crap about you. Don't do all that. And I was making that mistake of thinking people gave a crap. Thinking I should do that. I should do this. I should show, I should show this, and I should upload this, and I should, do this way, because the people, maybe, the people are going to want to see. No, they're not. No, they're not. Nobody cares about me. Like I'm nothing. But yeah, so there's the channel, and it's just been. And I should go to my social blade too. Like I should go to my social blade. But yeah, like my channel has just been in a decline. I don't know if I wonder how far back I can go, cause I could show that. Let me go to my social blade. Hold on. Yeah, my social blade has that. Socialblade.com, and then let's do AvirxPlays. Yeah, as you can see, I look myself up. I every once in a while I'll come here. They had me at a C+, right? See, how far back do they have me going? Oh, did they finally? There it is, 2019. See, look at this. I was up here. This is in January of, no, December. Is that December of 2018? Anyway, right here, January of 2020. Yeah, got that dip going there. For subscribers. That don't make a lot of sense though, because I started in 2019. Yeah, see, I'm up here in the 500 with my views and stuff like that, the 500 range. Then it dips. Oh, this is November of 2019, going up. April 2020, then it dips. Am I reading this right? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it used to show like you used to be able to see like a definite dip. But yeah, I don't, video views, look at that, man. That's nothing. You know something I just realized? Even if YouTube monetized me, I wouldn't have made any money anyway. You know, because I don't get views. So yeah. But yeah, my social blade is just it is. Wow, I would have been making $12 to $2 a month. I know this is just like an estimate, and it's not definitive, but still. So yeah, and this is hold on, let me be careful because I don't want to show my other channels. I'm gonna move this over here and switch channels and then come back. Yeah, I don't want you guys to see my channel, my other channel that I'm talking about. And okay, and here's AvirxPlays live. Yeah, I uploaded the roles thing. 0 views, 0 views, 0 views. See all this stuff here. See my Metal Gear Rising over here, it did kind of decent. Because I linked, to be fair, when I started doing this, I would link to the, like when after I uploaded them here, my streams here, I would link to the stream on my main AvirxPlays channel, and I'm guessing that's where these views came from, but I didn't do that for these last few, so I guess that's why there's 0, to be fair. Yeah, and that's Solstice there. But if you, let's see, let's switch back to my other channel, my main channel. Let's go here. And then, no, where's the streams at? If you go to my streams for Metal Gear Rising, look at that. My Metal Gear Rising streams were good, man. Yep, like I said, I had people popping in and everything. So, yeah. And there's the Blade Wolf DLC. There's Yakuza. I didn't like Yakuza enough to continue, so I stopped. I swear, right? At the at the end of my Solstice Let's Play, right? When I mentioned that I was gonna end my Yakuza playthrough, I swear I started I lost a few, I lost at least one or two followers when I went to go check, which is bizarre to me because I guess maybe somebody was watching it. I don't know. Yeah, there's my Cyberpunk Edge Runners thing unlisted. So yeah. But yeah, so there's my channel, guys. My channel has been a walking corpse It's, you know, my Let's Play channel was a walking corpse from day one. You know, no, this was pretty good too. This was fun to do as well, man. Holy crap, this was fun to do. The whole I did the frost thing to get back in the kitchen. For those of you who are old enough to remember Batman Beyond, the famous "Get Back in the Kitchen" clip, I put that to the frost rant. Yeah, that was funny, man. Jeez, this freaking goblin right there. Ah, so loud.
Get back in the kitchen.
Get back in the kitchen. I'm gonna play it
But I
again.
actually want to talk about something so much more important than Red Dead Online. Sexism in gaming.
Get back in the kitchen. Yeah, that was funny. Get back in the kitchen. It was super loud for me, but not for y'all. I forgot I had my headset turned up. But yeah, that was funny. What else? Oh yeah, this is my video of me announcing that I'm gonna come back and stream on Twitch. That was a few months ago. And that's that. That's this. Yeah. You know what? I think as a send-off, I'm gonna go ahead and end on this, because this was a kind of a return to form to my glory days. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll just watch this. I don't know. Guilds of War. Man, I remember when I was, holy crap, I remember when I was back when I was doing Final Fantasy 7, this Final Fantasy 7 remake. Let's see. Back when I was doing the Final Fantasy 7 remake a couple years ago, I swear these are the best thumbnails I've ever made, man. These are the best thumbnails I've ever made, dude. Like, look at, I can't, I mean, they're kind of small here. Hold on, I think I can pull it up on my, wait a minute. I got a folder open, I don't know, like, what's displayed, so let me go to my, hold up, let me go here real quick. Hold on, let me just make sure that there's nothing, oh, okay, here, let me find, yeah, Final Fantasy 7, where's those thumbnails at? Where's all those thumbnails? Here they are. Yeah. So, yep. Yeah. I turned up my thumbnail game for this. Y'all see this? These are the best thumbnails I ever made, man. Cause I was really enjoying Final Fantasy 7 remake, and I thought that this was going to be the Let's Play that made my channel take off. Cause for part 1, I did a giveaway of what was it, like a $50 or $60 gift card, right? And it drew people to my channel. It just didn't do anything though. It just didn't do anything to help my channel grow. And I'm thinking, man, wow, this is, you know, people are commenting and stuff, and you know, I'm like, holy crap, man, is this gonna be it? You know, and Final Fantasy 7 was hot, it just came out, and I just thought, man, this is, you know, so I just like turned up my thumbnail, like I did stuff I learned on the fly to do things that I wanted to do. Like if I wanted to do a certain thing with the thumbnail, I learned how to do it right then and there. So look at all this, you know, these are the best thumbnails I ever made. So, yep. Thumbnails are legit, baby. So yeah, I turned on my thumbnail game for Final Fantasy 7 because I thought that was going to do it, and it didn't. So yeah, fun times, man. I really enjoyed it. See, that's what I'm talking about, though. I had a lot of fun playing Final Fantasy 7, even though like nobody watched or anything like that. It was still enjoyable. You know what I mean? The experience playing the game itself was enjoyable, and I enjoyed that. So that's what I mean when I say that it wasn't all negative, you know, like my channel not getting anywhere wasn't just a complete waste. There's still memories that I have, you know, with these video games. There's the Hell House, and I edited all this together. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, some of these are like alternate, like variations and stuff like that, because I do that sometimes. Yep. I did all that Cloud in his dress. Yeah. Which it's yeah. I made these thumbnails, and it sucks that my videos didn't get any views, man. But I had fun doing this stuff though. I felt like I accomplished something though, you know. I honestly thought that I was thinking, hey, oh crap, okay, so part 1, I finally got views and stuff, and then and then I got these awesome, or at least what I thought was awesome looking thumbnails, and Final Fantasy VII is remake is very popular. It just came out, and I thought I was finally gonna get like my channel was finally gonna pop off or something. But who was I kidding, man? It was buried in a second. Yeah. Yep. Mere Domino, and yeah. All right. Okay, so yeah, so I just thought I'd do this as a send off, show what's going on with my channel. Yeah, yeah. So while it's a corpse, and it's been a corpse, it was never alive to begin with. The Let's Play thing was anyway. So yeah, so this is it. I'm not gonna be streaming for a while, or I'm done trying to be a Let's Player. Let me just say that. I'm done trying to be a Let's Player. Yeah, this is my final stream here that I'm gonna be doing regularly. So yeah, I'll probably upload this. I don't know. I might upload this to my YouTube. Look at this. 245 views on Sephiroth Final Fantasy. Look at that. This is amazing. Let me see. Go to views. Wow. No, let me get out of Final Fantasy. Yeah, and then see, oh, there's the solely the wrong hole video. There it is. 902 likes. This is a relic from my old channel before I turned it into a Let's Play channel. I told you guys. 110 comments. This is the only proof that I have that my channel was as big as I said it was. This is the only proof. There's Happy Joy. That's another one. I forgot that there. This got entered into AMV Hell, by the way. Do you know if you guys remember AMV Hell? It was like a collaborative effort where it was a compilation of a bunch of different AMVs, a bunch of different short AMV clips edited together, and it was this huge project every year, and it would get sent into cons, it would get uploaded it would premiere on the internet. It would also get entered into different AMV contests, like big AMV at big anime conventions and stuff, if I can talk. Holy crap. And I remember I got into the last one. I got like a couple of clips that was accepted into the last one, and this was one of them here. My solely the Happy Joy video. And I remember I entered this into an AMV contest on the AMV Hell website, if I recall, and it won because I was late entering it, because I remember I worked my butt off on this AMV, man. Check it out. Yeah, you go check it. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and play it. Yeah, I worked my butt off. I worked my butt off on this AMV. Yeah. Yep. And I remember before I let it play some more, I spent freaking where's the sequence at? There's this sequence here. It's right here. Right here. That right when we stick it in the wrong this is wrong hole, it's a comedy thing. That part actually took me 12 hours to edit. I remember I went 12 hours editing this in one day, because I had to, because this is, see the picture, the Soul and Maka walking, right? It's actually from an AMV ending. I mean, not an AMV ending. It's from an anime ending. So let's see. Let's go here. And let's do yeah, there's Charlie and all of that. Let's see. Soul Eater ending. Right here. Ending 2 style. And it's from right here. See? I cut this out. I cut the animation of them walking, and then I stuck it here with the brown heart. It's brown for a reason, you know, wrong hole and everything. And it took me 12 hours to do that. I had to use masking in Sony Vegas, and I masked each and every frame of them walking. So, and I set it to, you know, the background there. This is the best AMV I ever made. So
Hey, champ. Why the long face?
hey champ, why the long faced?
I don't know, Scott Baio. I really screwed up last
I don't know if you guys can hear it. Let me turn it up.
Talk to me. Tell me what happened.
night. All right. I'll try. I took her on a date.
This right here, this AMV was let me just stop. This AMV right here was the most popular thing that I ever made myself. That's what I mean. Like, not even my bleached videos got this many views. So
We throw all our clothes to the ground. We begin as she turns out the lights. I start to feel something so very extra tight. I hear her cry.
I knew how to do I knew how to do lip flaps thanks to my bleach series. So yeah. I stuck it in the wrong hole. Turn it down just a little bit. Yep.
Cause I stuck it in the wrong hole.
Man, I wish I wouldn't have privated the video. If I didn't private this video, I don't know how many more views it would have gotten.
It was so dark, I couldn't see so good. I had no idea where I put my wood. I want to make things better, want to make it alright. If you want, you can put on a strap on and give it back to me all night. I'd rather if she did it.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. From the bottom of my soul. Yeah.
I guess that's why God made that hole not for inserting. Tell me how you feel, baby, please don't pause. Now I know how they feel in that.
Then that Black Star gets bumped, hit with the book.
Some Advil, your pain it will fix. From the way you walk, you can compete in the Special Olympics. If this was Alabama, we would be on trial. That's how my mom took my temperature when I was a child.
I've got a confession, and I think you won't mind. I kinda liked when you put it in my behind.
I don't know, baby,
I'm
I'm
no
no
sodomite.
sodomite.
Can't we just try it again tonight?
Alright.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then the credits. Turn that down a little bit. Yes, yeah, Soul Leader. Yeah, there's my old name, Avirx8. My old channel name. Yeah, Soul Leader is an action anime. There's some spooky, like creepy elements to it because it takes place. Soul Leader is kind of strange, but it's unique as well. Like it takes place in a world where witches and mummies and stuff exists, and demons called Kishin, whatever. Yeah. See, I finally decided to make this video available again because I privated it for a while because I was afraid that it was gonna get copyright claimed and then kill my chances of my channel getting monetized. But yeah, I think I got a comment on here recently too. Yeah, right here 3 days ago. It was his first. And there's Rezadog, long time viewer. Matter of fact, he was watching my. He popped in while I was streaming Shadows of Rose DLC. I favorited his comment. Yeah. Oh yeah, these are my stuff that got the most views. So yeah, once upon a time, before this channel was rechristened as a Let's Play channel, my channel was actually good, but unfortunately it ran off of a lot of copyrighted material. So I couldn't do anything with that success, or at least I wasn't smart enough to turn that into a positive thing for me. Now looking back on it, what I'm thinking what I should have done was I should have left everything there, but also I should have started streaming at the same time. You know what I mean? That way, I would have had all that. I don't know. I think I should have just left all that content up there, but just streamed as well, because I was in a hurry to just get monetized because I just wanted to make some money, and that was my mistake. I got blinded by, I got blinded by money. I just saw dollar signs. I heard cha-ching, and I was like, I want to monetize this channel. I want to try. So yeah, if I was just doing this legitimately for fun, I probably would have been more successful. I probably could have did something. I don't know. Oh yeah, this How the Cheese Lady Butterfly. Yeah, I remember I made that. That was something I was trying when Sekiro first came out. For whatever reason, this part 48 for my Sekiro playthrough got a lot of views, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. So bizarre to me. Yeah, this one too, I don't know. There's my Battle Royale AMV for Bleach that I did. Yeah, this is God of War. I don't know why this one got an abnormal amount of views, but it did. And I remember I tried doing a video. I did one without commentary for their Overwatch event back in 2019, The Storm Rising, and that got decent views. I just wanted to try and see if a no commentary Let's Play would do better, and it did do better. But unfortunately, see, this is what I thought. I actually thought about doing a no commentary channel, but my reasoning for not doing one, is I felt that channels like non-commentary Let's Plays were too common, and that YouTube was saturated with it because it's very easy to do. You know what I mean? It's easy to you don't have to talk. You just literally it's just a video of your gameplay. That's it. So it doesn't take as much work. So I felt that since it was the easiest video game content to make, I felt like I thought that YouTube would be saturated with it, and so that's why I decided to go the whole having my voice up there, having commentary. So, but in hindsight, that didn't work. And there's my division part that got an abnormal amount for whatever reason. Yeah. Yeah, Doom, there's that. Let's check this out.
Welcome to hell.
Yep. Maka.
I'll eat your ass. I will eat
Alex
your
Jones.
The human body is mostly not for eating.
Boom, baby.
That's Gura from Gura, the soundbite.
I'm going.
Fun fact: when I posted this video on my Twitter, I lost some followers. That was funny. I actually lost a few followers after I posted on Twitter. Well, who cares? I don't care about Twitter. I really don't care about Twitter.
I'm going to fuck your dad and give him a child he actually loves.
Oh!
Do I make you horny, baby?
I feel like it's too loud.
Do I make you randy?
Yes! Oh, yes, 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 yes!
Kill me, please. I want to die.
With the help of
Kyoji. That's a call. This is a callback to my with the help of Kyoji video. That actually got some decent views too. Not 69,000, but it got like I think it was like around. Honestly, I think it was around like wasn't it around like 30,000 something. This with my help of Kyoji video like took off, man. I think it helped to like start that meme. It was like a small meme within the G Gundam fandom with the help of Kyoji. I still see that meme to this day. No lie. I actually went back like fairly recently. I looked at like I looked at some G Gundam clips, and I still see with the help of people like to this. It's so amazing, man. And I actually helped make that meme, man, with the help of Kyoji video, but it's not on my YouTube anymore. It was one of the videos that I purged. I still have all of that stuff, by the way. I still have all of my old content, all of it. And I've been thinking about, recently I've been thinking about whether I want to re-upload it or not on a different channel. Maybe I'll upload it here because I don't care about this channel anymore. Maybe I'll toss it back up here and see.
What do you mean?
Bitches and shit, but hoes and tricks.
Remember that, Pete.
Remember that.
Remember that.
Dokuro-chan, crazy anime. Dokuro-chan is a crazy anime, by the way. Go watch. You can check that out. This is truly an anime that's on crack right here. Like Dokuro-chan, like this mess is like on crack, cocaine, heroin, meth, shrooms. Like check this. You can check out Dokuro-chan if you want.
Slippery little bastard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's that. Yeah, this was a meme here in the anime community. I forget what the name of this anime was. Yeah. Are you retarded?
Are you retarded?
Yes. Then we got the old Slam Jam remix starting up.
I a pretty bitch nigga. Nah, nigga, shit.
Have confidence.
Space Jam. All right. No confidence.
No confidence.
Don't smoke crack.
I just smoked a whole bunch of crack. That guy that you heard to say don't smoke crack is the very great Eric D. July. Go check him out. Young Ripper 59, his YouTube channel. This man recently created his own comic book company, started his own comic book company with his own money, $200,000, and he became a multi-millionaire in a few months. These past few months, he is now a successful comic book creator, successful black man. His comic popped off. I bought it. I bought 3 variant covers, all three variant covers of his comic, and including and they're all autographed by him as well, including one non-autographed copy for me to read, and I read it, and it's pretty good. Check out Young Ripper 59. No, actually, check out Rippaverse, RIPPA verse, Rippaverse. Check out this stuff, man. Let's go back.
Don't smoke crack.
I just smoked a whole bunch of crack.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
I just wanted this part here. Hold on.
What the hell is this?
This part here, I only wanted to include this because I thought Vanquish is so cool. I feel like Vanquish, I honestly would hope that Vanquish pops off like Metal Gear Rising, because I feel like Vanquish is like underrated. You know what I mean? Like Vanquish is like a cult classic. It's like a cult following, because it's on the same level. It's on a similar level as Metal Gear. It was also made by the same people, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Platinum Games made this as well. And it's got crazy over-the-top action like Metal Gear Rising. It's not as mean-tastic. It's not mean-tastic like Metal Gear Rising, but it's so good, though, man. And I thought, you know what? I just want to include a clip of Vanquish in there just because it's cool. So I just put this in here. And to be fair, I wasn't getting a lot of sleep either, so I thought this was perfect to put in here, you know. Ah, this right here. Fun fact, I have actually never watched this anime. I just came across this clip and I thought, you know what? I want to use it. This is perfect. You know? Apparently, I don't know. Apparently, from what I've seen, it's some anime where it's like it's like a point of view, one of those point of view animes where you're looking through the eyes of a character. They don't speak, and apparently it's for anime nerds or otakus to have this experience of having a little sister or something like this. Not my thing. I just caught this clip and I thought this clip would be funny to use. So. Yep. She Gundam. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This right here, I just wanted to use it just because I just thought, hey, because this is from an anime called Kurakami right here. This is from an anime called Kurakami, another decent anime that I check that out, by the way. Kurakami is Black God. It's actually based on a Korean manga. And I'm not going to sit here and explain it, but it's really good. It's about, basically the gist of it is everyone in the world has a copy of themselves called a doppelganger, right? And one of them absorbs all of the good luck, and the one that doesn't get the good luck dies. That's the very simple bare bones, but it's more complicated than that, you know what I mean? And you have these like Final Destination style like deaths that happen to them. Well, not necessarily, but it happened to her, you know what I mean? They'll die. Like if the copy absorbs all of the good luck, then the other twin dies. So, and we don't know that we have these copies. So and it only happens, you only die if you see your copy. So if you out and about in the world and you happen to see somebody that looks like you, you're gonna die. And you don't have the good luck, you're gonna die. So she was the one that didn't have the good luck, and she went splat.
Understand the implications of this?
This whole thing here, I just put it in because I thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought, whoa, this is crazy. This is an insane clip, and I just wanted to put it in. So I like added some anime stuff into it to have a reason for it to be in there. And I had that clip, the guy talking in the background from what is it called? Game Grumps or whatever. I've never watched Game Grumps, but I've heard this clip be used in another video for like a comedy type of thing, and I just thought it, to put it in here just because, the guy talking in the background.
Literally hours of time are lost to the constant flow of repeating and repeating.
Gunslinger Girl.
Repeating. Is there anything to gain from this?
No. Kenmoza. Little comment about Kenmoza. I actually did. Hold on.
Repeating and repeating. Death.
I actually did look at Kenmoza, or at least I tried. It's called Kinito Mosaic or Kinito. You can just like type in Kenmoza, Kinmosa. I think that's how it goes. And it's one of those slice of life animes where the whole appeal of it is just little girls, like these high school girls that look like they're 10 years old and they're just being cute. Look. And that stuff bored the crap out of me. The only reason I even checked it out because I was in this phase where I was looking for different anime that was like Bludgeoning Angel Dokuro-chan, like those crazy insane slice of life comedy animes, and I thought, let me check this out. And it started off interesting, the first episode, then it got stupid, like it got boring. So
repeating.
Gunslinger Girl.
And repeat.
This is a really excellent anime, not a comedy anime. This is actually a very serious anime. Worth checking out. It's about these girls who get turned into cyborgs. Like they go through the cybernetic process by the Italian government, and they work with the government to go on these assassination missions and stuff like that. And they're paired with a guy called a fratello, like a brother. I think fratello is Italian for brother, and they work as a pair. They get assigned to a agent, and they go out on missions and stuff like that. And it tackles like heavy stuff, like the girls getting like there's this one girl. Here's a slight spoiler. There's this one girl that gets so attached to her fratello that she ends up killing her fratello, and then she commits suicide because she doesn't want to be she never wanted her fratello to leave her or be apart from her. So she decided to hey, you're never gonna leave me now, and then you know she kills him and then kills himself, so you know they'll be together forever or something like that. It's a really good anime to check out. So
Eating, death, repeating. Is there anything to gain from this?
Good old Ukitake Bleach.
No.
Yeah.
Is there anything to feel from this? No. But what is it? What is it that makes us?
Doing over there, Aaron?
Hold on, son. Let me finish.
Aaron?
Eat your peas.
But I just want to touch your big black quack.
Yeah. Seitokai Yakin Domo, another good anime. It's a funny anime. It's an anime where usually, okay, so you know how guys are usually perverted or shown as the perverted ones in an anime? In Seitokai Yakin Domo, it's reversed, and all the girls are the perverted ones, and then the main character Suda, the only guy, well, not the only guy, but he's the main character, right? He's the guy in the group of the girls. He's actually the straight man. Like, he's the one who's always telling them, hey, tone it down, hey, stop being perverted, hey, blah blah blah. This is, you know, don't say that as, you know. And it's pretty funny. This here is Suzu. She is not a child. She's actually 16, and she has a Napoleon complex where she hates when people point out that she's small. She hates the fact that she's tiny. So if somebody points out that she's small, she gets, it's like what's his name, Edward Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist. She's like that. And this dude here, what happens here, hold on.
It's illegal on other planets.
Hold on.
Black quack.
Licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets.
So what happened here, right? This is an American guy, and he was asking her for directions. She knows how to speak English. She's smart. So she gave him the directions, and then he says, "Thank you, little girl." And then that ticked her off, and that's what caused her to fly into a rage, throwing F-bombs there in the original anime. Good old Earth Defense Force. Good game, good game. I actually started playing Earth Defense Force 5. I'm still in the middle of doing that. This is funny. Nigga. Fun fact, Fun fact, I actually did not come up with this idea. You know, I actually saw this clip on Twitter, and then, but because it was in like awful quality, so what I decided to do was I found out what this anime was. It took me like a few minutes. I tracked down what the anime was. I found a specific episode. Well, not the specific episode. I found this clip on YouTube because it's a famous clip from this anime, a popular clip because of how awkward it was when she, you know, fell. And I found the clip in high quality. Well, I found out what episode it was. I downloaded the actual episode to get in the high definition quality, and then, you know, I took the audio from the Twitter video and put it on this, and you know, and made it like this. Yeah. So, yep. And then yeah, here's this part. This is this is from an anime called Angel Beats, which I have never watched before, but I literally just typed in anime girl with guitar in YouTube, and then this was the second result, and I decided I wanted to use this result instead. This is actually the favorite anime of one of my longtime viewers, Rezudog, so he found it funny though, so it's all good. He's like, "Oh man, how you gonna do my anime Angel Beats like that?" Be like, but it was funny though. I laughed. And I was like, "Yeah." Matter of fact, there it is. Yeah, man, you really did my Angel Beats like that. So yeah. Yeah. The girl singing is Pipkin Pippa, by the way. Didn't I tell you? That's the VTuber I was talking about, Pipkin Pippa. You hear that, right? That ain't nothing like Hollow Live. Them girls are crazy, man. And I love it. And then we got the old Alex Jones. Yep. I didn't have to put credits in here. I didn't have to put the credits in here, but I just decided to do credits as an excuse to have this video of Armstrong. Like somebody did a character creator for, they created the character Armstrong, and this is Saints Row. I think it's Saints Row 4 or something. I've never played Saints Row, but I'm guessing it has a character creator in it. But somebody made Armstrong in it during this dance sequence, and I just wanted to include it, so I just decided to do credits so that I could add some more stuff in the background, you know what I mean, for fun. So
My children aren't going hungry. I'll do it. I'll drink your blood. And I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors. You think I like sizing up? Gonna haul him up, back chain. Chop his ass up, size it up. Gonna haul him up, back chain. Chop, 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 chop. I will.
Yeah, I tried to put as many credits for stuff as possible, because a lot of this stuff that I use actually is stuff that I had on my computer. Like, it's a bunch of ancient stuff that I had, like a bunch of old stuff that I've collected over the years that I thought was interesting. So, for example, if I come across some odd YouTube video, that was really funny, or that I thought was really interesting, and I thought, man, this is funny, but what if this gets removed from YouTube and then it's gone forever? So I'll download it, you know what I mean? I do that. I do stuff like that. And so I had this collection of stuff on my computer that, you know, and I just thought, you know what, let me finally do something with it. So that's partly what inspired me to make this video. You know, I decided I wanted to, you know, do something with all this old stuff that I had. So this isn't one of them though. This is something I found. This dead stuff back here is new. Yeah, it's new stuff and old stuff. She sees Armstrong. She's happy. She'll see Armstrong. Austin Powers. Yakuza. Yeah. They're playing freaking Elden Ring with Armstrong mod.
You think Christ would eat somebody? He would never do that. I will. I'm ready to hang them up, gut them and skin them and chop them up. You know what? I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh, this is my favorite part in the video here. Yeah, I love this part, man. Because it was so, like, it's just, I had fun making this part, man. It was just so, I don't know, I just had a lot of fun doing that. You know? I don't know why. Because it was tricky to do, you know, it was hard to do, like kind of hard to do, to get it the way I wanted it. So I'm just kind of proud of that, and I think it's funny, and you know, he catches Ichigo. Yeah, good old Yamamoto. This is actually a callback. This here is actually a callback to my Bleach series. Like I think was it Bleach? It's either 5 or 6 or Bleach 6. No, 6 and 7. I think, yeah, Bleach 6 and 7 ended with Yamamoto. If I recall, Yamamoto watching TV. Like the implication is that he's watching all of that crazy stuff happen. Like the Bleach video is just Yamamoto watching that stuff on TV. You know, and I thought that was a nice callback to that. So I put this in here.
The globalists to know. I will eat.
Thanks for watching this insanity up. There's Nanako. Yeah. I've never played a Persona game in my life. I only know of Persona through osmosis. So I am interested in playing Persona 5, but now that I'm quitting my channel and stuff, I'm, you know, just gonna play it on my own time. I was thinking about streaming it, but you know, nobody's gonna watch it. So what's the point? You know? Yeah, nobody gives a crap.
Real close, cause strobe lights. We about to have a party. Turn the music, let's get it started.
Enough already! The show's over.
Yeah. Oh, Kyoji! Yeah. Ah, yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that. So I think I'll go ahead and end with that, guys. Yeah. Oh man, how could I forget? I don't mean to say that I am appreciative of the people who did watch me over the years. I appreciate you, Ignacio and Rezerdog and Zed and Gemma. Even though you quit watching me, I still appreciate you, man. You was there almost every day for just you many times. It was just me and Gemma. He would just be there while because I think if I recall correctly, he would watch my stream during work or whatever, and yeah, he would watch my stream during work because he would always be like lunch. He would always pop out for lunch and then pop back in. So I appreciate that, man. I actually miss that stuff, man. I miss them days. I remember Mish Ketchup. Mish found me back on Mixer, on my Mixer days before Mixer would kaput, and then he or she followed me to Twitch, to YouTube, and unfortunately we got into it about vaccines, about the COVID vaccines, and Mish didn't stop coming to my streams and stuff, unfortunately, which is why I don't like talking about hot topics like that, like tough topics like that on my stream. But it just came up, you know what I mean? It popped up because hey, it was a big thing at the time. So sometimes I would make mention of what was going on in the world and stuff during my streams, and so but I have no ill feelings or ill will towards Mish. I appreciate you for watching me as long as you did. Thank you. And everyone else, I remember Code and Flame and trying to think, man. What was that? I remember that Indian kid that was watching me too. I don't remember his name though. I remember some Indian kid found me through my Uncharted 4. When I was playing Uncharted 4, when I was streaming that, and he was sticking around and stuff because he really enjoyed Uncharted 4. He never played it, but he watched the playthroughs of it though, and it was like his favorite game. And he was just watching me play. He was annoying, a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie. He was a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but no hard feelings. He was like spoiling stuff during the stream. Like I'm like, come on, dude. But yeah, I forget what his name was, but thank you, man. Appreciate you. Flailing Man Titties, interesting name by the way. Remember him or her? Oh, him, Man Titties, duh. I used to call him Flailing for short. Who else, man? I'm trying to, I miss these guys, man. I actually had some regulars, though. Yeah, I miss all that, man. I screwed all that up by leaving, I don't know. What did I think I was going to accomplish by leaving Twitch, man? I'm going to, Twitch has this new policy, and I'm going to leave Twitch now, as if that's going to, like, that was so retarded, man. I don't know what I was thinking, man. Yeah. That was stupid. as if I'm important enough for Twitch to go after. Come on now. But yeah, made mistakes. I don't know if I made a lot, but I definitely made mistakes. In these few years trying to be a streamer and make content. But yeah, like I said, I am grateful for the experience. So yeah, but I want to thank all you guys. I wish I could remember more of your names. I'm sorry. That's all I could remember off the top of my head. So I think I'm going to upload this video. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and upload this video as a final thing. And yeah, if my channel that I mentioned that I've been working on for almost a year now actually does reach a threshold for monetization, I will absolutely post about it over here on my AvirxPlays channel. I posted on the Twitter for AvirxPlays as well. So if anyone's left that still comes back here, you can maybe support me over there, and that'll be good. So yeah, this is the last stream that I'm actually gonna, that I've actually committed to. I may never stream on this channel again. I may never do it. Probably not. I don't think I will. What's the point, Yeah, and let me be clear, I am not entitled. I am not entitled to views. I am not entitled to success. I get that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, it ain't work. The channel ain't work out. So what's the point? what's the point? I've been going at this for over 3 years, man. It's gonna be let's see, January, no, was it February, I believe. February of 2024 will be 4 years that I've been going at this, and nothing's gonna change once I reach once February. Okay, say I decided, man, you know what, I'm gonna keep going till February. I guarantee you that if I decided to keep going until February 2024, nothing will have changed between now and then. What's gonna change? Nothing. I'm gonna still be getting 5 views on the video with with like 30 seconds of watch time. Still losing subscribers. You know, it ain't gonna change. So what's the point, man? Yeah, I'm gonna just get off this sinking ship. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and and put the zombie to rest. You know, put this zombie channel to rest. I've been operating a dead corpse for almost 4 years. So with this foolish hope that that if I just keep at it, that eventually I'm gonna find some success. You know, but then I'm over here like wearing myself out, you know, staying up late like this constantly. It took its toll on me, and I had to. That's why I took that hiatus, man. I remember that, because I was like, man, geez, man, I can't. I gotta get sleep. Oof, you know, I gotta get some sleep. I can't keep staying up late at night like that, you know. So that's another thing. So yeah. So that, I might still, like, I'm done streaming, I'm done like doing that, but I'll still like edit those. I'll still try to. I'll probably still try to do those super cuts that I was thinking about. And if I ever get the random spur of inspiration here and there to do maybe another meme video, like let's see. No, not like that. Go by date. Yeah. Wait, what was that? What has the least amount of views? What is that? Oh, that's that. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's that Overwatch video. If I ever get the random inspiration to make something like this here, like this meme video here, I'll do it. I'll toss it up, man. Why not? You know, just do it for fun. I'll throw it up. But yeah, other than that, I'm done making regular video game content. So yeah, I'm just done. I'm there we go. Wiping my hands of the channel. You know, I'm hanging up my capture card. Oops, I touched the mic. You know, that's it, man. So yeah, thank you everybody who ever supported me. The few of you there are. If you've ever watched any of my videos or showed up for a stream and just popped in and said hi, I thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, so all of you guys, I appreciate you. This is it, and goodbye. Goodbye, folks.